human suffering caused by the proliferation of small arms and light weapons in conflict zones is becoming a global nightmare. Small arms do not only make easy the taking and maiming of lives, but also kill economies and social bonds on which every kind of collective institution and progress depend. Small arms and light weapons proliferation, as well as the onset of new technology, has created a dangerous global situation. The trade in small arms is a multi-billion-dollar business, but the human and economic cost looms even larger. Conservative estimates put proceeds of illicit arms trade at over $900 billion annually. Out of the 500 million illicit small arms and light weapons in circulation worldwide, more than 100 million are in Africa, and Nigeria accounts for over 50% of the illegal arms on the African continent. The apparent ease with which the weapons are gotten through illicit methods continues to prolong armed conflicts and post-conflict situations. The quantity of illicit arms in the Middle East and Northern Africa is not only staggering but alarming. Distribution to non-state actors in Libya, Syria stoked violence, including the multiplication of extremist groups and bandits even in Nigeria. A report titled Small Arms, Mass Atrocities and Migration in Nigeria, published in 2020, said the number of small arms in circulation in Nigeria in the hands of civilian non-state actors is estimated at 6,145,000, while the armed forces and the law enforcement collectively account for 586,600 firearms. In the southern part of Nigeria, increasing rate of violence in the region include communal clashes, cultism, kidnappings, ethnic and religious clashes, and militancy in the Niger Delta. The central zone of Nigeria has witnessed clashes between sedentary farmers and nomadic Fulani herders. The north central zone is ripe with ethnic militias, making it a hotbed for violent ethnic and religious clashes using small arms. In Benue and Plateau states, both in the north-central Nigeria, locally made weapons are estimated to be used in over 50% of crimes committed, 62% for Benue State and 69% for Plateau State. Widespread access to these weapons has also led to the collapse of the rule of law in sub-border towns in the northern part of Nigeria, with children and women mostly being the victims of sexual violence, child soldiers, and even human shields. A recent study by Safety Care Network, a civil advocacy group, revealed illegal weapon factories in towns such as Enugu, Calabar, Southeast and South Nigeria, but the quantity produced was not stated. Not even the establishment of a national center for the control of small arms and light weapons, domiciled in the office of the National Security Advisor, seems to have helped stem the menace. Experts say since marking and tracing of illicit small arms and light weapons is limited, more capacity building is needed, especially on physical security and stockpile management, calling for increased facilitation of technology transfer to developing countries. Stopping access to illegal weapons and ammunition will deny criminals, armed groups, and extremists a means to perpetrate violence, intimidation, and killing. Nigeria must muster more political will to fully implement the United Nations Programme of Action on Small Arms and Light Weapons to stop the siege, given its devastating effect on civilians in conflict zones. The international community is also duty-bound to eliminate the illicit flow of small arms, and the time is now, because you don't know the next victim of kidnapping, banditry, or terrorism.